This ship instead must have tried to hide here.
So today we're just going to start the Sea of Lost Souls and try to complete it
They soon
again.
resorted to preying
This will
on
be about the
ships
4th or
passing
5th
through
time
their
that I've tried to go
area.
through this level. Each time I go through, the objective doesn't trigger, and I end up with no progression loop or any sort of next steps or anything like that. So let's see what happens this time around.
Without leaving the safety of the nebula.
Cool, let's skip that. So this is the fleet that I left the last mission with.
Anomaly detected. Override
Yeah,
engaged.
I understand.
Mothership.
Sensors detect a vessel here. It doesn't match any of the profiles we have encountered. Send in a team to investigate. We are detecting various ships surrounding the alien vessel. They appear to be inactive.
So the first thing I'm going to do is just build a little probe so I can send it beneath the enemy.
Construction underway.
Well, the ghost ship.
Construction underway. Assembly underway. Construction underway.
I'm going to create a bunch of attack bombers as well as heavy corvettes to get in there and try to take out the enemy vehicles that are there now.
Bomber complete. Attack bomber complete.
With these particular enemies, if you send anything larger, like a frigate, it gets taken over. The ghost ship has some sort of field around it that controls your vehicles. So let's send the probes if we...
Attack bomber complete.
And then we'll put them
Heavy
beneath.
corvette complete. Probe away. Attack bomber complete.
Get the second one there. We're going to do the same thing. So,
Attack bomber complete.
cool. And then up,
Heavy corvette complete.
like that.
Probe deployed. Attack bomber complete.
Just see what happens.
Attack bomber complete. Heavy corvette complete. Attack bomber complete. Attack bomber complete. Probe in position. Heavy corvette
There we go.
complete.
So this is the ghost ship. There's a couple of destroyers surrounding it.
Surveillance data available.
Looks like they're going to take out the probe itself.
Attention. Those ships are operational. We believe the control center is the alien vessel. It should be neutralized.
Ah, so this never happens every other time I've played this level. I never get that little guy there that just told me about the enemy ship. So hopefully I can actually get through the level.
Heavy corvette complete.
And this is one of the biggest flaws that I've found with this game, is that it doesn't consistently give you that level progression. You know, if I had sent over another vehicle, I maybe not have, I might not have gotten that little message coming up and telling me to continue through. So
Mothership.
is the other probe still out there?
Heavy corvette complete.
Construction underway. Reporting.
Heavy corvette complete.
Assembly underway. Berths are clear.
Attack bomber complete. Heavy corvette complete. Attack bomber complete. Probe dispatched. armor complete. Group 1 designated.
So there's our 2 groups there.
Group 2 designated.
We can assign those with control and then a number that across the numpad or across the top of the keyboard that associates with these numbers here, and then I can switch between them like that to select entire squadrons. And you can make them up to different vehicles as well, so if you wanted some of these ion cannons in those groups, you could do that. But unfortunately with this particular enemy, it's just going to destroy, well, it captures frigates, so if I send these guys over, they shouldn't be able to be captured, which is good.
Confirmed. Standing by.
Probe in position. Group 2 reinforced.
So, send both these groups,
Ready.
and
Coordinates confirmed.
I'm going to try and circle around the enemy, get above them, and then come down from the top. Probe is up there, but it looks like it's too high to actually recognize the enemy vehicles. So we may create a new one, get a little bit closer.
Underway.
This is probably one of the best things about this game, is the sort of seeing your ships go into battle, and during the actual fights. With the sort of the painted backdrop, it just it sort of makes everything look pretty amazing. You can get in as close as you want. Sort of reminds me of a game that needs a Mass Effect version. So if we had a skin, you got Normandy ships, other vehicles from the series, I think it would be pretty popular, be pretty amazing.
Probe away.
Copy.
Surveillance data available.
Acknowledged. Destination locked in.
Backgrounds look amazing. With the remastered version of this, it's mainly just the aesthetics. It doesn't seem like they've changed too much of how the game's actually played. That's a little bit of a detrimental thing, with some of the game still being a little bit buggy and broken, like it was originally, I guess. But they've definitely improved on the way the game looks, and shadow effects, lighting effects. These backdrops are still fucking amazing. But yeah, it's unfortunate that there's still some really buggy gameplay sections of it. Even things like the tutorial not giving you the option to, you miss certain steps, so you're literally just thrown into the game sometimes. But I guess that's the problem with remastering a game. Sort of like putting a fresh paint on a house that's riddled with white ants or mold. Man, that looks cool. So once our corvettes catch up, what we're going to do is turn them into one group so that they can go into formation, like we have down here. It'll just allow them to attack as one, rather than sort of having a big gap between them.
Copy.
Group 3 designated.
Group 1 copies. Group 3 copies.
And
Strike group acknowledged.
let's have a look.
Moving to destination.
Corvettes actually take a lot of fire and they're faster moving than the frigates, so they should actually stay up for a fair while through the fight. We may have to make another pass at the enemy, but man, that looks cool. We're going to go for this ion array frigate and the multi-beam frigates first to see if we can take them out.
Attack coordinates locked in. Group 2. Intercept course punched in.
What are you guys doing there? You're not part of a group?
Stay on top of them. Reporting. Supporting friendly units.
Nice.
You're looking for it. Ready. Attacking capital ship.
So we've taken out the tri-beam, the ion frigate, just sort of protect some of these guys. They do tear through the hulls of most of your ships. We're then after this little missile destroyer here. They shoot homing missiles at you guys, which are pretty impossible to defend against. So if we can take that out fairly quickly, we'll then move on to these tri-beam guys, and then the assault frigate last. I've actually been stuck on this level for about 3 or 4 days, but I haven't been playing that that consistently because, you know, I don't feel that I should be wasting too much time on it if it's not working properly, but hopefully we can get through this level and continue on with the rest of the single player campaign. Some radio chatter coming through now, but we've almost got this guy down, so I'm just gonna head out here.
Group 2.
And these are our attack bombers. Take out that last tribeam frigate. You can see there we haven't really lost too many. You know, 4 vehicles out of 15 is not bad. We're doing pretty well to take out the rest of these guys. I think we've lost a few more of the corvettes, but you know, they're a slower ship and they don't really have the arsenal that the speed that the other vehicles have, and they sort of can be a little bit easier to take out, but they are a heavier defended vehicle. There we go. So
Look sharp. Group 3. Engage capital ship.
and what we're going to do right now is just head back to the mothership, build some of the salvage corvettes, which you use to sort of capture enemy vehicles. So that's fine. Let's head back over. So the last time I got here, I wasn't able to progress any further,
Standing by.
which is a little bit annoying.
Salvage corvette complete. Mothership.
Ready. Ready. Group 3, standing by. Standing by.
Group 3 assigned.
Our weapons are having minimal
There we
effect
go.
on the alien vessel, but each strike causes a tiny fluctuation in the control field. Direct all fire at the alien ship in an attempt to disable the
Perfect.
field.
So this is what was missing from the last playthrough, and I don't know whether there was some updates or anything to fix that problem. But previously, I haven't been able to continue through with this section of the game, which means I was left to pummel the ship with nothing after that. So it's fairly frustrating. Let's see if we can get some of our resource collectors across.
Salvage corvette complete.
Don't know if they're able to get close enough. Gonna try one of the ion frigates. We'll see if that is now able to go close enough.
Green line confirmed.
I have, on previous run-throughs of this when it was unsuccessful, I have had my iron frigates close enough to the ghost ship to destroy it without suffering the same fate as they were previously. I don't know whether that's because there was something not triggered, but the game is going through, so we'll see what happens.
Alien vessel neutralized. Send a salvage team to further investigate the
There we go.
alien ship.
So salvage corvette.
Acknowledged.
Send these boys
3 reporting.
back to the mothership.
Docking underway.
So this is definitely further than I've gotten before.
Reporting.
I'm happy for that because it wasn't the best experience getting stuck pummeling a ship that won't die.
Copy. Standing by.
So that's it.
Docking signal green.
So hopefully we can get back and the mission continues through. I have seen a few records where it says that a few posts and things like that say that even though the salvage corvette does return to the mothership, there's no progression from there. But I guess we got to just let it do its thing, see if it goes through. Where's he coming in? There he is. So, unfortunately in this video we're not going to see the destroyer, you know, your carriers, things like that, but we'll get through it. And I also believe that if you don't destroy the missile destroyer on the ghost ship side, you can take it over and use it as your own vehicle.
Salvage team
Perfect.
docked. The alien ship is millions of years old. Its purpose is unclear. Research Division reports it has developed plans for gravity warping technology based on the alien control field. We advise commencing research immediately.
Cool.
Mothership.
Ah, fucking great. So I don't have to play this level again.
We have known of this ship, but could never approach it. We are particularly vulnerable to its influence. The Bentusi would like the information you have acquired. It will be transferred automatically
Sure.
The information was successfully transferred. Thank you.
The Taidan are determined to destroy us. Will you help us defeat them?
Conflict is not our way. We will bring your cause to the Galactic Council. The Taidan rule the Empire, but even they must answer to the Council.
Hyperspace module fully charged. Engage at your discretion.
So that's it. It looks like we finished the mission there. I don't know what was different that time around than the others. I literally did nothing new. Whether they've patched that problem or whether it's just the luck of the draw, it can be pretty frustrating. I'm just glad I don't have to play that same level again. So we're just going to jump into hyperspace. So I might get the
Standing by.
corvettes and things like that to jump into the carrier.
Acknowledged.
First of all, I just don't want the stay docked. There we go. So bombers,
Dock order confirmed.
corvettes.
Docking underway. Copy. Ready.
And that's pretty much it. So once they venture in, Noah's Ark and stuff, 2x2.
Research
Cool.
complete.
Construction underway.
Perfect. So let's get a good shot here of everything jumping through to hyperspace.
At ease.
Get them to quick dock. And that's us. Thanks for watching. There'll be more gameplay coming.